Welcome back to Dark Skies. This is Series 8.3 entitled Obsessive Fans. Last episode, the group very capably handled themselves in a combat zone that was created due to infighting in one of the larger gangs, specifically a gang in Santo Domingo, 6th Street gang. They managed to survive, I guess, is pretty much it. But the main thing that they got to do was blow up an old style corporate war Militech tank, or government slash Militech tank, that wasn't supposed to be in the city, and then got away. Combat zone. William Gunner was on top, last they knew, and they found out that Pablo was obviously dead, as Black Megan had stated that she'd been hired to kill him. Can't hate her for doing her job. The group then retreated back to the office, spent the better part of the next day kind of gathering some resources, doing some things. But towards the middle half of the day, Calvin, you realized that when X had said that they would have your car, what she meant is they would have the location of your car, the GPS coordinates for you to go and track it down yourself. And they send those to you. Yeah. You have them. Yeah, absolutely. So it's right across the street from the Bucka Slice you went to when you were at the I believe it was an anime convention. Yeah. Nerds. But pretty good times. But it's just across the way from that Bucka Slice. Pacifica, as you understand it, is not very hostile, especially on the northern side. It would be, as safe as kind of traveling around in modern day kind of, metropolitan cities. So it's not going to be. It's a tourist trap. So there's obviously some crime going on because tourists are easy marks. But it is definitely safer than like a combat zone, which you survived yesterday, or even just kind of regular run gun streets of Night City. Now, one thing you would know, because you are familiar with the laws involved in aerodyne vehicle usage, Pacifica requires basically routes of traffic to be registered with traffic ordinance area in the local area, so that if you're going to fly an AV in there, you kind of have to do a bit of a process to be able to do so. It's not just a situation where you can just fly in willy-nilly, due to the fact that there are some people in the area that are kind of higher value targets. It's where a lot of corporate execs kind of vacation, especially from like the Northwest, San Francisco, Oregon, etc. Oh, yeah. So Striker, due to Chris's absence, is basically just an NPC. So I would prefer that he is actually off doing his own thing with his niece. So he will be a non-element. It says your character was the driver. Very meta. Strikers motorcycles with strikers, so you could take public transportation. Like you could just get a cab if you wanted. If you wanted to go by yourself. Okay, let me make sure. I'm sorry, I didn't lay it on thick enough. If you want to go by yourself, no reason to fear any of that at all. No reason to be afraid or suspicious of anything at all. Okay. Yeah. This would be the morning after that. So it would be so you stayed up really late. You did some shopping during the day, during the next day, and then slept. And then during the recovery time of the actual sleeping, not the staying up super late process, this is the day after that. So there's been one full day of doing shopping and stuff in between now and when Calvin realizes he needs his car because he hasn't needed to drive anywhere. Yeah. I I would assume that everybody present would be within earshot when Calvin is acquiring rides. Since most of you have been at the house kind of. The Wraithmobile would fit everybody if you wanted to take everyone, but it would definitely be a suspicious looking vehicle kind of entering the scene. The garbage truck would be less suspicious, but still awkward due to its modifications. Um, you don't really have a normal looking car. If you were wanting a normal looking car, there's a couple of different like car services you could hire out. Since you're going to kind of a safer area, just the NCC would be fine. Nice city cab. Okay. As as this is a corporate dystopia, I imagine all cab services have actually been replaced with effectively the same kind of mechanic as an Uber or a Lyft, except that the Lyfter, perfect. Except that the dynamic for these individual workers is worse than current, which is hard. Oops. Oops. Yeah, oops and Lifter. Copyright, trademark. It's not bad. So if you are driving, again, vehicle, if you hit it with some spray cans, it's just going to look like a regular punk car. It won't be a Wraithmobile. So if you want to do some work before you go out, that's fine. But yeah, having gang logos all over your car as you drive into another gang's territory is not smart. Yeah, when you were driving around in the gang that is on the car's territory, yes, it was perfect. Yeah, that's correct. But I'll assume that that was repaired during yesterday by Schreiger, since Chris isn't here to say what he actually did. Haha. Okay, are you going by yourself? No, there is. You definitely do know that there is a person who is well aware that you exist and is also looking for your girlfriend. So I'm just making sure that you are aware that you staying in the house probably wasn't just, a character, being forgotten. It was more by design. Okay. Okay, you made a choice. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. So they drop you off, and when you get there, hold on a second here. Oh, don't start with me, computer. Oh, I see. My computer's being a silly goose. When you get there, it's right off the street. It's a two-lane street, and it's a small little parking lot in front of a supermarket, kind of like a 24-hour kind of like 7-Eleven kind of deal, but with no like shoe intake or anything. When you get there, you see that the truck has a very powerful looking boot on it. And if you're familiar with what a boot is, it's yep. Yep. So you would see that it says NCPD fine 1 million eddies to relieve the boot, or report to court 3 days from now. And it specifically denotes a court here in Pacifica. Probably not. Electronic security, you can go ahead and attempt it. And I'm going to go ahead and move you. Yeah, because tick chat doesn't sound very good. Do you send that to the group? Okay. Sugar, you would note that the boot in question is a newer model that was dropped in 44. And you'd actually know that it has its own neta built into it to allow it to have direct connection with Night City Police Department. However, for netrunners, it's also a liability because you can kind of get free connections to like larger net architectures and other net architectures in the area due to the boot. It's kind of like free internet. Also, you would know that the net architecture actually houses the security processes inside of it. Crystal, Crystal and Striga, both of you go ahead and make a uh, education roll. Mhm. The main thing that you're thinking, Crystal, when you hear the story that hasn't told, 1,000,000 eddies for a boot to be removed, that's pretty crazy. But then you think about it and you go, oh, it's Pacifica, though. It's a bunch of rich people. That's an insane amount of money, but you don't really understand how much money they have. And then Striga, same kind of thought process. You're not really sure why it's that much. It's an insane amount to you, like a crazy amount to you, but you're not. You're also thinking Pacifica is kind of like a well-to-do area for outsiders. It might just be a way to keep people in town spending money. Yeah, if you well, if you no, if you show up to court, it's different. It's not the same. It's 1,000,000 to have it removed. It's kind of like a flight risk kind of deal. Then they're gonna bring you in, and they're gonna find out who you are, and then they're gonna charge you and put it on your raw or your record. So Zigzag is an old man, doesn't understand young kid lingo, emojis. Oh, do you want me to break the lock? You can't. You don't have a car. Oops. So lifter. So, quick question, Sugar. Are you going solo, or do you want to drag anybody who's also there with you? The lifter typically comes in van varieties. They try and have a bit of armor for their drivers, not so much for the people in the back, though. I'd say so. He's muted, though. The chat is muted. Sorry, he is muted. Can't hear you, Chad. Crystal. Zigzag, are you going or are you staying? Although it is in Pacifica, which is like resort town. If you're not going, you're not going. I believe that's crystal pushing. Well, yep. You almost got out of it. All right. Yeah. Also Militech. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? Crystal. All right. Is everybody on the map? Okay. Cab drops you off. Sugar, you kind of walk over to it. As you're kind of, looking at the area with your virtuality, you would actually notice that these two weird kind of ad displays have net architectures as well. You'll see the net architectures are actually shown now. It's a gimmick I'm doing for whenever we restart the series. But yeah, you'll actually see net architectures on the map. So those boxes, like they're basically just like glass columns, and they're kind of showing like light, but also advertisements kind of fly like past like across them. But they appear to be very sturdy metal and concrete. And based on the net architecture, you are assuming that there is a defense unit inside of them. How it comes out, you're not sure. Because there's a supermarket. I'm just making you aware of your surroundings, that's all. Okay. And this car here looks like it is probably the person who's working in there. Ignore the fact that there's smoke billowing out of the back of it. The tires on this car appear to be completely round like balls, which people know, like for city drivers, city cars and other vehicles can have their tires replaced with these round rollers, which don't go to very high velocity, but allow for precise parallel parking. Oh, also you could at 30 miles per hour drift like crazy. Make an interface roll as you realize that there is obviously a lock, password lock on it. The red markers are net architectures. The pillars are basically advertisement stands. They're about like 10 foot tall, and they're like made out of glass on the exterior. Okay, so you managed to access the password, and it appears to go through, but the second it does, your cyber deck starts to display the program on the boot as a video file, and it immediately starts playing. The video file in question is like black and white, old-timey video of what appears to be like a clown talking to this child in what appears to be some sort of weird game show stage. And as that happens, and you're kind of confused, you all hear a very loud blaring sound of a trauma team siren above you, and a trauma team AV lands directly behind you in the lot. You can see that as it hits the ground, it throws up its oops. Did it show? There it is. As it lands, there are light displays that shoot out onto the ground in front of it, showing a markered area for people to kind of clear the area. And you can see that traffic, which was going by a pretty good clip on the street, kind of stops a good 30 or 40 feet, or like a good 100 or so feet away from where you're at, so kind of off the map. One taxi cab kind of pulls up, not the one that you entered in on, but kind of pulls up and stops there because it didn't have a chance to stop back there. So it looks like there's no passenger in it, just a cabbie. But yeah, go ahead and, as I said, like the right in front of it, it's like the 3 or 6 meters out in front of it. There's kind of like a red kind of square that's been drawn out in front of it. So move where you'd like to move on the map to kind of avoid their. You are. A couple of the people weren't. So like Icarus, so it's like that would be like the closest you'd want to be is where you're standing. Between him and between them and the AV. That makes sense. Everybody in the room, as you're all kind of getting into position and kind of moving away from the thing, everybody make a perception roll. Icarus. Crystal. Sugar. As you're kind of moving away, confused, you kind of do a double take at the AV, and you notice that it doesn't say trauma team on it. It says trauma time. You also notice that the trauma team logo appears to have a stenciled in clown face, so that the trauma team is actually the nose of it. And as you kind of come to this realization, you will not be surprised during the first round of this combat, but they bust out of the AV with SMGs moving very quickly into position. You would also note that the AV, like most trauma team AVs, has a gunner seat, and in that gunner seat is a swivel mount, and on that swivel mount is a Tsunami Arms Helix. Yep. You see a clown with bright red hair, and it looks like one of those kind of like wide, kind of tufty kind of collars. Rough, yeah. But yeah, they all rush out. Looks like they're all mainly armed with SMGs. This gentleman here is not. And he has a very distinct feature, which I'll explain to the people who got high perception rolls. Yeah, he is carrying what appears to be a very large heated katana with like a very wide blade. And his nose appears to have been replaced with a bright red hand grenade. Let me switch the music up and get an initiative docket on the table there. Absolutely not. So because you weren't really in a combat awareness mentality, if you did not get your perception, you will not be able to have done that. So you'll have to do that as an action on your first turn in initiative. I caught you by surprise. Let me double check. Solo. Solo. Combat awareness. When combat begins, Anytime outside of combat. Yeah, so yeah, you would actually be able to switch at the beginning of combat. Good call, Chad. Thank you for teaching me the rules. I am a failure. Set your stuff. Yeah. Oh, you're right. It's saying feet, isn't it? Yeah, it's easy. Sorry, it baselines to... I think I can switch to... Hate it. No, try it. All right. Okay. Yeah, whichever you want. I'm changing the music to something a bit more lively. Let's see. I unfortunately do not have clown music. You'll have to suffer through this little jam. I didn't have a lot of time to prep. Uh, I'm gonna need like a really powerful. Oh right. No, it's too powerful. Maybe this. No. Wow, that's funny.
Your headphones.
Yeah, it was coming through my. It's coming through my TV.
Weird.
That's really interesting.
Hilarious.
Okay, cool. So, top of the initiative. If you did not roll a higher than 20 or higher on your perception roll during the onset of the combat, you are not acting during the first turn.
Oh, I just missed it.
You can move, you just cannot do an action. All right, so Calvin, you said you were moving around to the driver's side.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't like open the door or anything.
That would be
Yeah.
an action to kind of get in.
Okay.
Calvin done. It goes to them. All right. This one rushes straight up towards Icarus with the big katana.
The baby. No.
Why Icarus?
Because he looks the most badass.
As they
That
are,
might be it. It's just threatening aura.
as they are rushing forward, they're all kind of and the one kind of in the middle, like kind of towards the back there, yells, "Hey Gibson, tell us where she's at!" And swinging my sword.
Who, your mom?
So, Icarus, as you are an evasive individual, go ahead and make an evasion roll as I start.
Okay. All right. Where is that fighting?
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
So you try to move and weren't really expecting it to be that sudden, but he hits and he will do 19. Your armor value on your chest is what?
Let's see. Where are we at here? 11.
Okay, so because he's using a melee weapon that's halved, rounded up, so 6. So I did 19 damage. That means I do 13 damage to you, and your armor ablates by 1, meaning it's now a 10 instead of an 11.
Okay.
And I'll go on the left side there, and then you'll take 13 actual hit point damage. And I did roll double 6s, but it's for intensive purposes here. They are not dealing, because the weapon that's being used, they do not deal critical injuries. Instead, they apply heat. So what that means is during your next turn, you'll take a point of damage. You can use an action to try and put yourself out because you're on fire. Okay. This one here, kind of moves over towards Icarus, just very suddenly, putting the SMG. And as he kind of gets close to you, you see him kind of do like a head take, like he recognizes you. He says, "Get down on the ground!" Which is totally weird and out of character for a ganger to do. This guy will rush up to about here.
To me?
No, not Icarus, sorry.
Zigzag.
Zigzag.
Oh.
Rush up to there. Kind of move off to the side. The Tsunami Arms Helix is going to point down range at Crystal. And I'm going to give her a taste of her own medicine. Doesn't feel so good, does it?
They just wish they could do it as good.
Exhilarating.
They just wish they could do it as good.
They need a whole SAV to carry that thing.
So
Exactly.
they are going to miss. As they fire, they hit the shit out of the car that you're standing next to, kind of giving you a second to kind of duck down behind it. And you can watch as like the trunk kind of splatters open, kind of tears a bit of the metal up, as it looks like the rounds that they're using are not armor piercing, armor defeating. They're cutting right through the thing.
Shit.
And for those of you who were wondering what the combat zone here sounds like, it's literally just a whir and a loud series of explosions that are so closely synchronized, it just sounds like one long explosion that just doesn't stop. It won't stop throughout the entire combat. Let's shoot that guy. These two here, the ones that move up,
That guy.
are going to pull up their heavy SMGs. One's going to shoot at Icarus point blank. So that will miss. He actually misfires, and you watch him kind of look down at the weapon. Shriga, you actually kind of look down at it as well, because you're like, oh, hey. It's a Kang Tao smart SMG. It looks like it's very new, but it looks like he's probably not played around with it enough to understand its mechanism. The other guy, on the other hand, go ahead.
So I'm sorry, you said the one that jammed was trying to shoot Striga?
Yep.
No.
Okay.
I thought it was trying to shoot me.
No.
No.
The one with the
Okay.
sword attacked you.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, it's this one right here.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Shit, and then... Okay. Sorry, I had another question, but I forgot what it was.
Sure. This one was shooting an SMG at Crystal, doing so across the car, so he's just going to go straight for the head. Crystal, that will miss, actually. Hold on. It is not including their +2 for precision. So 19, they needed a 13 that misses the head. So just keeping low and it barely missing. I think that's all of my guys. Oh, this guy here, the one that hasn't shot at all, as he kind of moves over to there, Sugar, you see telltale signs that his eyes are kind of glowing green, which means he's got virtuality.
Which one?
The leader.
Okay.
The blue
and
guy.
It looks like as he's kind of moving, he has a rocket launcher on his back, but he's also holding on one arm a cyber deck, and he kind of raises it up, interested. All right, Icarus, you're up.
All right.
Wait, did I not get on the initiative?
What was your initiative roll? Crystal, what was the initiative
It was 9.
9.
roll? Okay, I'll get you on there.
Okay. I just realized I wasn't on there.
No worries.
Okay. So. I mean, obviously, probably the pistol is gonna be, or the Wolver's most effective. He'll probably pull the pistol on this guy. God, he just really wants to punch him in the nose, though, which is a really bad idea.
Yeah.
No, he'll shoot him, kind of point blank, throat, head area. Ooh.
Oh.
So you got a
And
21.
can I? Sorry, is it too late? I picked a thing. I just didn't announce it
What do you mean?
for the roll
Well,
ability thing.
Well,
The precision.
oh, so +2. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you hit. Hold on a second here. Fighting.
So 31.
Yeah. Okay. You see him kind of snap to you as you kind of pull the pistol, and you see him try to dodge the shot. It skims his head. With that damage, you actually watch as it skims his head and does not penetrate. It literally bounces off of his forehead. As it does so, you notice that he has skin weave, which means that there's a blade of armor inside of his flesh.
Okay. And then I can still move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna squeeze over here.
All right. So you're kind of at the passenger side of the truck. Because it's kind of cocked in there sideways.
Oh, so it's like...
That's why the boot got put on it.
So which way is it facing? Like
it's
the picture,
like the
or
picture.
is it? Okay.
Yep, it's literally cocked in there weird because it was parked in there by.
What are
You'll
you
find out
implying?
later.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Don't you dare call me a bad driver.
Okay. Yeah, I think he would scoot down towards the end of it so he could like shoot up over the bed of the truck.
Okay.
So maybe he'd be more there.
All right, go ahead and make a perception roll. Yeah. So as you kind of look over the bed of the truck and then drop back down, the thing that you notice is that the box that holds the autocannon appears to have been broken open with welding tools, and it looks like the autocannon has been removed.
Oh. Yeah, he'd be like, someone defiled your baby, Calvin.
What the fuck?
All right, Icarus, good turn. Sugar, you're up.
Wait, can you repeat what you just said about the car?
The autocannon, according to Icarus, is not present.
Okay. Well, you can still run people over with the car, right?
Got to get the boot off.
It'll be harder. It'll be a lot harder to try and make that move with the boot on.
Well, yeah. Okay, got it. So I'm already jacked in.
Yeah, you're currently watching a video of what appears to be Bozo the Clown from the initial airings.
Can I run Pathfinder?
If you'd like to try any action, you have to roll a pose interface as you realize the video is being forced on you by another hacker.
14.
All right, I will roll interface as well. Oh, that's so weird. So it should be,
You roll a 10.
yeah, +6. The second roll was a 1, so it would have been a total of 16, 17. You definitely are watching a Bozo the Clown video for this turn. But you can try it twice again. Actually, no, sorry. In contested, it's a lockout. So he's not fighting you. He's just defending the programs. So you can try 2 other actions, but Pathfinder is not an option you can use now.
Okay. Can I...
That is so weird. Why did it roll like that?
Can I launch my dummy bot?
Yeah.
Okay. Why am I rolling the same every time?
Okay.
That is
Okay.
weird.
So, so I guess that'll kind of hide me.
Third action.
Oh man.
I actually have 4.
Oh, right.
So, Pathfinder didn't work. Can I try another, like, backdoor?
You can.
What the fucking shit, man?
That's insane.
I'm like
Does not seem
the
to
biggest failure.
be working. The Bozo the Clown video is
that was another
definitely
14.
still present on your screen.
Okay, can I do this and move?
So yeah, I would say you could move and perform.
I don't want to move. Never mind. I'm just gonna crouch back here.
Okay.
End of turn.
Crystal.
All right. So we want to double check. Yeah. We are going to give them a taste of their own medicine. And back up. Let's see. Yep. We're actually gonna go back behind here,
Mhm.
set up.
So what you'll notice about these displays is that they are mechanical, kind of
Glass.
metal on the outside, but yeah, they're
Uh-huh.
solid glass displays on the inside.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's not so much for cover.
Okay.
And then we brought our iron metal because we're desperate to use it.
Who are you shooting at? Sorry, you have to pick a
Oh,
target. Wait.
sorry, this guy.
Okay. So that's 28 meters, and that would
Yeah.
put you in the sweet spot. So that will
Yeah.
hit railgun single fire always.
Mhm.
So 18 damage. And always armor piercing, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
So 6. So he will take.
Yeah.
Minus. Okay. As the round hits him, you watch his body kind of jerk, but you notice that he doesn't seem to notice and is still pulling the trigger. Crystal immediately snaps into your mind that they have soldier wear or pain editors, which means that they don't give a shit about wounds.
Yeah.
These people broken.
And that's it.
Striga, you are up.
Do I want to fall back or press forward? Oh, also, real quick, I have low light UV infrared vision.
Okay.
Does that mean I can see through smoke?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean everyone else can. And you don't know what they can see through or not.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess let's play it smart because that Rhine metal seems to be doing the trick. Striga's gonna spend 3 squares of movement to move here.
I think Striga and I are getting skipped this turn, are we not?
No,
'Cause we
Striga's.
didn't roll the 20 on the perception.
No, that was last turn.
Ooh,
Right?
we're at
This
the
is
bottom
this-
of the
yeah.
initiative.
Oh, holy crap. So yeah, Striga, you can move, you can't shoot. Thank you, Zach.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I
Shit.
wanted to clarify, like, we're at the bottom. And then at
Okay,
the
that's
next
fine. So
round,
1, 2,
we'll be able to
3.
do shit.
1, 2, 3. I guess.
Behind the
Striga will move
cover.
over here.
Yeah, those are solid concrete barricades, so
Yeah.
cool.
So, and then can I crouch down for good measure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zigzag. He runs up on you with a gun pointed at you.
Yeah. Zigzag hasn't even pulled out his gun. It's still in his hidden compartment in his cyber arm. So he is just going to comply. Like, he has no reason not to. He says, get on the ground. Okay.
Okay. As a free
I
action,
get down prone as a, like,
he's going to say, "Tell Gibson to surrender."
I don't work for him.
Oh, what?
His
Since
hands
it's,
are on his head down.
it's 3 seconds, so he's not going to be able to reply. Gibson, you are up.
Then now he'll try and joke back like, if you need help picking up women, will come to me.
Wait,
Because he yelled, Gibson, tell me where she is. It's like he ain't saying shit.
It's literally 3 seconds and the whirring of gunfire. So yeah, that tracks. You want to jump in
patiently
the
waiting.
car?
No, I wasn't trying to jump in the car. I was just trying to open the door so that
Oh, that's right.
Trigger could possibly hide
Well,
in the car.
it's a new turn,
but-
so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. If there's no autocannon in the back, I mean, Calvin's still gonna open the door because the car might make a good safe space to hide
Yeah.
if it goes down. So he's gonna open the door.
And get inside?
No.
I mean, okay,
Yeah. He's just leaving the door open.
sure.
He's staying close to the hood of the car. This means I can't get out my gun though, doesn't it?
You can use your action to get. I'll allow it. That's fine.
Hey, cool, thank you. Then I will also pull out my Constitution Arms Hurricane.
Okay.
Get myself set up.
As you kind of jump behind the concrete, you see that the guy over here kind of notices your heavy armored form kind of do that, and as Zigzag's kind of complied in that couple seconds, quickly turns for that flank. The guy that was shooting you is going to shoot at you some more. This guy here is going to run, slide over the car, and move directly adjacent to Crystal.
Fuck, dude.
And as he gets there, he's going to actually be able to make an attack, as you realize he just used some sort of cyberware to allow him to book it.
Yeah.
As he gets in close, he has the gun in one hand, the SMG, and kind of throws it off to the side. And as he's kind of doing so, he's unveiling that he's punching at you, and the punch has a set of wolvers that have ejected from the fist.
That asshole.
You don't need to roll to block. You kind of do one of these kind of quick, like you're holding the Rhine medal and then you know your forehand, and you kind of see him quickly just raise your arm and kind of push his wolvers into the glass panel.
all just
Imagine
huge.
fucking with Crystal.
Yeah, they're all just huge Crystal fans. And they're just trying to be like, appreciate us. We're trying to be on your level.
Shooting at Striga.
Motherfucker.
SMG, you are in cover, so he is going for a headshot only. He is 10 meters away, putting him in the 13 value, and he needs to hit a 21 exactly to hit you in the head
Damn
with
it.
one bullet. So your armor on your head is probably higher than 9, so it just bounces off your helmet.
Okay, yeah, I believe it's 10.
Yeah. The other one, on the other hand, sees you, and you see him kind of switch something on his weapon, and then kind of look to you and just
Oh, actually, no, the stopping power is 13.
Oh, okay. Well, 9 is not enough to get through.
Okay.
But this guy drops down kind of like into a squat, like lowers himself and kind of switches something on the gun, and then pulls the
guy?
trigger. Zigzag, as he's doing so, you actually notice him kind of slide back a little on the concrete, the guy with the SMG, as the bullets rain into Striga. These are hitting the body, and they got 4 in. Because they are high impact, they do not care about armor, but they do not ablate armor either. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So you take 12 damage straight.
Damn. Fuck. That was a solid hit.
Yeah, when you look down at your armor, it looks fine.
So
But
which one of them was it that hit me?
the guy that was with Zigzag a second ago.
Okay, well, yeah, fuck him now.
All right. The guy with the sword, seeing that the defense line has been broken, rushes in, looks to the situation, and has his target. So he is going to rush out. Calvin, you said you'd entered the vehicle, actually, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm posted outside.
All right, then I am going to fight you. I need you to make a evasion roll as I brawl you.
Oh, we love brawling. Body?
It's under
Cool.
fighting.
That makes sense. I don't see fighting. Am I blind?
It's on the right side. It's above custom, next to education.
Wait, I don't see education.
On your skills list?
Skills
top
list
of
at the
your
top
sheet.
says awareness, body control, education, fighting.
Oh, there it is. I'm blind.
You good?
Now you said you'd open the car door and pulled
Yeah.
out your pistol, right?
Yeah, or
So-
the Constitution Arms Hurricane.
Yep. He rushes forward and he's got the sword in one hand and he kind of raises it up like it's kind of in your face, and you're like, "Ooh!" And then you see his foot kind of come down and kind of kick you in the shin. But as he does so, you realize that that's a feint too, and it's far too late for you to catch it. As you kind of back your feet away, you see that he has moved your hand and arm kind of behind the car door, and then he is planting his foot that he threw the short kick, kicking the door into your hand so the pistol flies down onto the ground in between you and him.
Mmm.
And you take no damage because he disarmed you.
What a slick move.
For shits and giggles, he does have a second attack, though. He's going to go ahead and sideswipe at Sugar.
What
Sugar,
the God damn it, John.
you have the benefit of the glass panel in between the two of you, but it's still going to be a really hard roll to dodge if you're going to want to make an evasion roll.
I believe in you.
Sorry, I'm scrolling.
No worries. Okay, so it smashes through. You watch it cut like a perfect kind of lightsaber hole through the metal kind of side thing. It breaks the glass, but you can actually see it burns through the glass before it does. And then it kind of just slightly kind of catches your arm, but it doesn't cut through your armor. What you realize, though, very, very quickly is that your arm has now got a burst of fire on it. And you are on fire so long as you don't take an action to stop being on fire. You'll take 1 point at the start of your turn of damage.
Jesus.
Tsunami Arms Helix at Crystal. It just shoots through the glass for just a second, but then pops up. You then hear it smashing into the mart, and you are very kind of disturbed by the proximity of that. You definitely hear the sound of a body being hit, though, off in the distance.
Ooh.
Everybody shot. Everybody spot. Oh, sorry, one other guy. Okay, so Sugar, you watch as he takes 3 actions to perform 3 different attacks on the dummy, and basically just nukes the shit out of it. 1 second here. Programs. I believe he starts with thinking that it's regular and real. So he uses Frizzbolt. Once he realizes that it's not a Netrunner, he then immediately switches to Killer. So what you're watching inside of the net space, kind of behind the large panel of Bozo the Clown playing in front of you in this kind of VR spot, is first you see just like a bolt of energy kind of strike the program and do nothing. Then you watch as this samurai appears and just cuts it in half, doing a total of 22 points of damage to the program, which I believe dereses it, right?
Yeah, I
Or
mean, any amount of damage, really. Yeah.
Right. It wouldn't destroy the program in
No.
this instance because of the way Killer operates. Okay, and then his third attack is basically pointless. It would have just been another attack against the program, I think. Yep. Cool. He's done. Icarus, you're up.
Alright. So, did Calvin kind of like.
You're watching
Okay,
Calvin
so-
have a street fight with a guy with a massive glowing red katana.
Which he loves.
As Striga takes a round of bullets behind you.
Yeah, if you look over if you're looking over the bed of the truck, you can actually see Striga hop down. Then a bunch of gunfire happening at Striga, and
Alright, so is it an action to switch guns?
it would
Like
be.
if you. Okay. Alright. Fuck.
This is going well. I'm so glad I came.
Am I able
along
to, like,
for
shoot-
3 drinks.
Right.
Crystal will buy you a 4th.
Am I able to shoot around Calvin or?
Yeah, absolutely, that's fine.
Okay.
Because the fight's kind of happening very erratically, and Calvin's on one side of the car door, while the other guy's on the other side of the car door.
Okay. So there's a car door in between me.
It's not a
This
huge blocker, because again, you've got a 6-foot window in between the two of, like in between like that line.
So
Each
like I
square
can
is
shoot
6
through
feet
the
wide.
window.
Or shoot around it and hit him, because again,
Okay.
he's not on the other side of the car door.
Okay. Alright,
your
so yeah. Ooh.
13 is the result. You watch as the bullet shoots at him, and an
Well,
almost like
15,
preternatural
but-
sense. Like you see his eyes kind of like lock onto you the second you kind of pull the gun up, and then you see him kind of very quickly back behind the car door, and the bullet just very, very narrowly misses, but he very much bullet timed that.
Well, he's got the stink face on. He's just like, oh, fuck you.
They are very, very fast. Icarus done. Sugar, you're up.
Okay. So,
Oh, take a point of damage. You're on fire.
okay. 1 point of damage. We'll re-res the dummy.
Okay.
One sec. Okay. Then we will try another backdoor.
Okay.
17. And
You
you're gonna
manage
oppose
to
it?
break the
No, okay.
password, which causes all of the net architecture to die. We're no longer connected, and you watch as the boot just thump.
Okay.
You kind of like, huh, and then are looking at your arm over the flames, and you can see on the opposite side of it, all the way across the battlefield, the clown with the cyber deck and the rocket launcher kind of looking over at you.
I don't like this. Okay. So, can I get in the car?
Make a perception roll.
No. Okay.
Good
15.
enough. As the boot hits the ground, where it says the price that should be paid, instead it says boom. But the M is spelled with a 1, a V, and another 1. You can
Boo
move
1v1.
however you like.
It's a bomb.
Oh Jesus.
End of turn.
All right. Sugar done. Crystal up.
There is a dumpster here. Just saying.
Just saying.
True, true.
Fucking flashback.
I'm sorry, I need a cigarette. I'll do it.
That tracks. Crystal, what you doing? You're talking.
You
You're
did.
muted, sorry.
Sorry. Can I
Oh.
use the Rhine metal as as a heavy weapon?
Yeah, all out.
Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna smack him right in the face. And I'm specifying face.
Yep. Okay, so it's a headshot then.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll miss.
Fuck,
Because you need to
dude.
hit by 8 and
Yeah.
you hit by 3.
Wait. Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you hit by 5. Sorry, precision.
5. Yeah.
Okay.
But I still need 8.
Yep. He appears to be very agile and very capable of dodging as he kind of swings around. You also notice that he kind of ducks, dodges, spins around, kind of comes up with the gun, like pointed at you, for his next turn. Striga, you're up.
Fuck. Well, first things first, I'm gonna double attack this guy, auto fire, armor piercing rounds.
Go with it.
So 2 attacks, I guess, and both of those have a +2,
Okay, he's gonna dodge twice.
so it's like a 20 and a 22.
Okay, the first round of fire, he kind of ducks to the side and then kind of shifts off to the right very suddenly. So you kind of spray out in that direction, and then you see what's happening kind of shoot off to the left. You see his foot kind of cobble for a second and like clip against the stone, and he kind of stops and kind of angrily looks down at his foot as all your bullets are kind of hitting into him. With a 3 on the result of the auto fire roll, it will be
That should
multiplied
be,
times 4.
That should be doing 3d6 damage.
No, it shouldn't because you're firing auto fire.
Oh, auto fires. Okay.
Yeah, because what happens is it's 2d6 times the number over to a maximum of 4. So
I got you.
You are going to be doing 3 times 4, which will be 12 damage to him.
I got you.
Yeah, and you'll note that it does hit him a little bit, but it only just kind of ablates his armor on his chest. Looks like he is wearing, or not wearing, he's not wearing any armor. He's wearing like it's a polyester like kind of clown outfit. But
Well, I
notice-
had armor piercing rounds too.
Oh
so
shit! Sorry, more damage. So that'll be.
That's just extra.
It has my armor for the purpose.
Oh, nice,
So it'll do 5 more.
nice.
And his armor's
So
still
that's
big,
2
but-
shots. So Striga can see the grenade on this guy's face, right?
This guy doesn't have a grenade on his face.
Oh, okay, cool. Then Striga's
This guy
hearing.
does.
Okay, well, hearing Sugar yell about a bomb. Striga's going to use their movement to move over here, to where they're right next to this guy, but they're on the other side of the barrier.
Okay. Zigzag.
Yeah, trying to keep this between me and the Helix guy.
Absolutely. And this is kind of like a metal frame here that you're kind of standing next to, so also yes. Zigzag, you are prone.
How does movement work when you're prone?
It's just halved.
Okay. Cool. Then he's just gonna like crawl a couple of squares back on the ground
Mhm.
and do nothing else.
Okay.
I don't have a. I feel like the moment I pull out a gun is when everyone turns on me, and I don't
Calvin,
need that smoke.
as you're engaged with this guy, you notice that the grenade on his face has a pin and a release on it that appears to be kind of the forward nose bridge of the grenade. Just mentioning that for lulz. But yeah, you also watch Sugar rush off saying, "Bomb!" And you can see the word "bomb" on the boot that's now under your truck.
Is it bomb or boom?
Boom on the
Boom.
bomb, but it is a bomb that goes boom.
Boom 1v1.
Technically,
Boo 1v1.
Boo 1v. Yeah, Boo 1v.
Boo 1v1. Boo 1v1.
This bitch disarmed me by slamming my hand in the door. Calvin's gonna toss out his left-handed Wolvers. Or is his right hand still caught in the door?
No, it's not caught in the door. It just smashed it enough to drop the gun.
Ah, okay. Then he'll pop out both Wolvers and he'll try and like shank him in like the head area.
Okay.
Like ear and ear, but head in general.
Got it. So go ahead and make a melee weapons or brawling, I think, for Wolvers. You can use either.
Wait, yeah, how do we put this? There's not like an attack
He is
button.
going to make an evasion roll. However, I am ruling because you're aiming for the face on him specifically, he's going to have a penalty on the roll. So minus 1d10. Okay. So as you kind of like move forward, you see him kind of like looking at you and seeing Sugar rush off, and he grins as Sugar unveils the situation. You swing towards his face and hit. Go ahead and... Oh, it should already be auto... Click the Wolver's attack. Sorry, I'm dumb.
I didn't see an attack button on my Wolvers though.
It should be on there. Hold on.
Under
Oh, wait,
weapons.
I'm in edit. That's why.
Yeah, that'll do it. Well, that would have hit harder.
That's
so-
way better.
Yes.
So-
Everything's in edit. Oh my god, I didn't realize I have everything in edit.
You're able to hit him in the face. My question to you is are you hitting him in any particular part of the face?
I was shooting for the ears.
Okay, so you're not going for the nose.
Not yet.
Okay.
You're not
tempting.
just gonna pop the grenade with the
It's-
Wolvers.
It's
Come on.
super tempting to just punch him in the nose.
Right?
It's so tempting. I want to do it.
And did you roll?
I'm
double?
gonna do it.
Okay, so that's your first attack. Go ahead and make your second one.
Oh, baby. Not as good.
And he gets a penalty, and any result on the d10 would have resulted in you hitting. So you do hit. Are you aiming for any particular part of the head?
Can I aim for the eyes with this one?
Yeah, but it's not
If
going to
it-
change anything. He's going to brow shot it. The only thing that's, again, I keep mentioning it because I'm asking if you're going for the nose or not. It's
Yeah.
important.
I'm tempted to go for the nose, but I'm saving that for the next
Do you want
attack.
to go for the nose?
You know what? I'll do it.
Okay, cool. As you smash him in the nose and kind of retract back, you actually see it kind of indent a little bit, and you actually see his eyes kind of like become brighter red. You pull back the Wolvers, and you notice that you kind of drew away the pin as well, and you realize at the end of your turn, that explosive is going to detonate. You can move now.
Can I just tackle Icarus if I run at him? Or nah?
I will allow it, but you need to make a...
Because Icarus was gonna
Athletics
try and
roll.
move towards the boot, and toss it.
Athletics roll.
Athletics.
Okay. So that's enough. But Icarus, do you want to be grabbed or no? He is rushing forward to try and grab, like spear you behind the barricade.
Yeah, it looks like I'm coming at you full shoulder charge.
So, while I would like to say yes, Icarus's attention is on the boot. So I don't know, like it's like a gray area. Like he's not necessarily paying attention to what Calvin is doing, so he wouldn't be able to like prepare himself for it. But
So
also he
ahead,
has
go ahead and make an
intention in
evasion
mind.
roll.
Yeah, like he has an intention in mind. So
They would just
I hate my life.
Just
No!
full curtain me, just throw me to the side.
You fly past Icarus as he basically uses his his cloak or I forget what the name of the piece of garment is, but like a
Yeah. A matador.
a matador
Shawl.
Yeah, that's it. Just casually touches me barely to deflect me
Just like-
entirely off course.
Cool. Icarus, go ahead and make another evasion roll.
I hate my life.
It's fine.
Gotta be true to the character, man.
Yes.
Okay, so not enough. You will be taking 19 damage, but
I'm
it's
so
going
sorry.
to resist your body armor by half. So your body is currently a 10. Your body's armor, so it'll actually be treated as a 5. So you're gonna take 14 damage. And I didn't roll any double sixes, so no serious wounds. But you are wounded now that you're
Yeah,
half your health.
seriously
so
wounded. Yeah.
-2 to all your rolls. All right. This guy is very
And my armor's at 9.
correct. Sorry. Armor is 2 less, so on the grenade, so it's
8.
actually 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Calvin, you're done. It goes to them. You see the explosion go off, but the boot doesn't appear to detonate. You then watch as none of you do because you're not even looking at him. But the clown with the cyber deck moves. This clown is going to rush, jump over, land, point the SMG at Calvin.
Nice.
Yell, "Don't move or I'll shoot!" And then this guy is going to move up. As he does so, he kind of like moves the SMG off to the side, and he will shoot from his hands as he tries to stab you in the head. And the head is where he is stabbing. So Striga, go ahead and make a evasion roll. Never mind, I can't roll dice today. That tracks. I don't know why it's not adding his skill into it.
Or a stat. It's like the sheet isn't set up to.
Don't worry about it. The roll's really bad, so
True. You did also roll a 1, but like.
yeah, you would have died.
Yeah,
And
it's
just
like there's no
to-
stat or skill assigned.
test for later. Yeah, there we go. That's better. But that's not what I rolled this time. I only get 1 attack because I'm only using 1 hand. Cyber Psycho done. Icarus, you are up.
Okay,
Well, barely. I'm assuming since you got hit by the grenade, like you're fragmented, you're kind of backed against the barricade, looking at the burst damage that's on the side of the truck, looking at this dead remnant where the head was, and the top half was.
Okay, and like the boot was not triggered
It's
by
still
an
sitting there,
explosion.
slightly kind of like blackened by the explosion, but no, there's no. It's still blinking the boom sign.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna roll over the barricade.
Mhm.
And move. Fuck.
Are you grabbing the boot?
You know what? Yeah, he dumb boy. So he
Okay.
would probably grab the boot and try and chuck it.
As you grab the boot, nothing happens. Then you move over and use Chuck to toss it into the dumpster. You succeed.
Hey, success. Fucking nailed it.
Yay!
Icarus done.
Can you-
You look at the situation unfolding in front of your eyes, and as it happens, you're just like, He exploded. I thought he was going to explode again, but he didn't. I don't know how to judge this fight.
And then can he pull out his assault rifle
No,
and not shoot, but like,
not at all.
No,
It's another
okay.
action. It's another- Nice
all
try,
right, it's okay. I threw away the other bomb.
though. Yep.
Got
Sure.
it.
Is it the truck totaled?
Not total. No, it just has some kind of nice burn damage on the driver's side.
Some goo.
Am I still on fire?
Yeah, stick pointed damage.
Oh no!
Can I roll?
You can use an
Stop,
action to
drop,
get rid of
roll.
it.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
Okay, perfect. You're no longer on fire, and you can move if you like.
Can I move into the truck?
Yeah, absolutely. The driver's side's already open, so you can just slide into the passenger seat through there. That's
Nope.
fine.
And like she'll like squeeze down into the little space under the dash.
Crystal.
We gonna hit this. Try hit this guy again. This time not quite as excited as before, and just hit the body. It's a 17,
Okay.
or actually a 19 because the +2
okay,
precision.
yeah, you can make a second attack.
Oh, I can.
Yep. 2 attacks for everything.
Could I have done that
besides-
last time?
I would say no because you were equipping. You're changing your grip on the Rhine metal to be able to use it as a weapon.
You're right. Yeah.
I don't want to
All right.
go that
So,
far back.
19 and a 21.
Yeah, he dodges the first one, gets hit by the second one.
You know, that's the one I wanted to hit him with anyway.
All right.
It
So
was a feint.
did you say you were going for the head?
No.
No, you didn't. Okay, good.
I said we're changing our tactic and
I
not
gotcha.
going for the head.
I remember hearing that.
He's a little too dexterous.
He is going to take a bit of that. So, sorry, doing math. I'm not the best at it.
It's
It will
okay.
be 9 here. And did you roll doubles?
I don't think so.
No double sixes. Okay, cool. Crystal done. Trigger up. Unless you have movement. Sorry, Crystal.
Oh no, we fighting this dude.
Okay.
Yeah, this bastard tried to stab me in the head, so Striga's gonna stab him in the head twice.
Punching with the subs.
Yep. There's first one and second one, so that's an 18 and a 19.
All right. Yeah, absolutely stumbles, missing them both. Dodge wise. Smash. So he is getting hit in the chest, and he already has a single.
No, I said I punched him in the head.
Oh, then you missed the first one. And 11 versus 17. You missed the second one. Yeah, you need to get 8 higher than him to be able to hit him in the face.
Does those include the +2?
No,
Uh,
the second one would hit.
Precision's just attack rolls with weapons, right? Let me double check.
To any attack.
Chris or Solo. Solo.
I think I have it.
Riding solo.
Any attacks made, so +2 to attacks.
Yeah.
So you would have a 19 on the second one, and I would have an 11, which would be 8 higher. So yeah, that would succeed the second shot. 9 damage against my 6 armor on the head because it hasn't been hit yet. So he would take 3, but it would double because it's a headshot. So he takes 6. And no double sixes on that roll. Okay, cool. Just a large smack. You tear a good chunk out of his cheek. But it looks like it's mostly metal and only a little bit of bone and blood. All right.
Yeah, you're basically watching us slap hands, except one of us has 2 guns and he has
One of you
like,
has a Wolverine claws. Zigzag crawling further away.
Finally, a fair fight.
Can I pull out a weapon and fire it in the same turn?
I would say since your turn has been kind of collectively moving, you could have had it on the ready.
Okay.
Normally, no. But because you haven't been doing anything, I'm more than okay with that kind of being. You haven't been throwing bombs into dumpsters or, other stuff. I don't want anybody to think I'm being unfair, babe.
No,
Okay, so
it makes sense.
you've got the Mandalorian arms.
The Mandalorian arms.
Mandalorian arms. I did a thing. Fine.
I'm gonna. I have 30 of the armor piercing ammo from before too. So I'm going to. I see an opening at the head, and I'm gonna try and pop a headshot.
Who are you shooting at? Here? Or here?
Yeah. No. The guy fighting Striga.
Go with it. All right. I'm going to say that he did not see the shot coming, so he will not be able to evade. 8 meters. That means you need to hit a 15. All right, hold on. Sorry.
Oh, I should have moved up to here too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I meant to move a little
Well,
closer.
I was about to say
get
you're shooting through a
things.
rail, so you had to have moved.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So 13.
Here.
So that would be 8. So yeah, that'll hit the head. So armor piercing, having the armor. Okay, holy shit. So that'll be 11, 22 damage to the head. He's still standing. But you watch as the bullet kind of hits and leaves like a massive kind of crater in his like brow. And you can also see like blood start to kind of squirt out of the middle of the crater, like from the where the bullet's like lodged in. You can actually see the back of the bullet in his head.
Jesus.
And it's not like a little bit of blood just dripping down. It's like it's like
Striga,
comically
okay,
squirting
you have
at
to
you.
precision punch it
It's
now.
like a second later. It's like
Just like poke
As he's
it in
got-
a little bit
He
further.
first kind of breaks like ah, and then he looks up at it and he goes ha ha, gotcha, like it's like a water flower trick.
Yeah.
But it's his own blood.
Oh God.
They are committed to the bit.
They are absolutely a poser gang. That's true. Okay, Zigzag solid turn. Calvin.
Oh,
you're-
I also want to make sure I activate the pop-up shield too.
Okay.
That's not an action.
that's-
I can just do that
yeah,
for
that's
free.
separate.
Dick.
Calvin, you're up.
All right. Calvin is gonna. He still has no weapons, so he's gonna run up on Boy and go for Wolvers under the jaw.
Okay. So he was readying an action.
So he's gonna pop at me.
He is going to shoot, but he is not going to auto fire at you. And he is trying to target your leg.
Oh, I don't have anything there.
What?
Only body subdermals.
No, it's legs is included in body.
Is it?
Mhm.
Yo, baby.
Yeah, he jams again. He's not having a good time with these this new SMG. Apparently, he just doesn't know how to use it. Like the whole time Striga's seeing this happen, it's like they're absolutely just mad. Do not give someone a primo weapon if they don't have primo skill.
Whoever's in charge of this gang is just keeps looking at this guy like I said he shouldn't be in this job.
Why would you fucking bring him up?
Why did you hire your cousin, Larry?
Is the other one?
Just-
Is the other one's SMG like just as good?
No. This guy definitely has a really nice SMG for some reason.
Just because you give a child high quality oil paints doesn't mean that he's gonna be Monet.
So you said you were swinging with the yep. Because
Yeah,
of
baby.
because of the miss, I'm going to say that his evasion for the first attack is a 10 because he's trying to mess with a gun, but he's going to attempt to evade the second one, which he'll fail. So you hit twice. Did you say you were going for the head or no?
Head
Yeah.
First one hits the head, second one does not
under the jaw.
hit the head. So 8. This guy is not wearing skin weave and just has kind of like a Jason mask on. So those were all gonna go in and they'll be doubled. So cool. You basically punch in like
are always skin weave. Oh no!
you punch in a good solid portion of his face. And as you kind of extract the blades, you realize that they kind of went through the cheek and out the back, and like didn't hit anything kind of internal or important. So as you extract the wolvers from him, it's kind of like a, and it's not as like as you'd like.
It's Calvin was going in expecting
Sorry,
to
Matt,
try
we're
and
playing
force
very
through
carefully.
armor, so it's like
I apologize for the descriptive.
That's
he
crazy.
was not ready.
Like they just went straight through his face. and
Yeah,
Like everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Calvin,
like
Calvin was ready for resistance. He went in. He went in harder than he had to. It's probably why he missed.
he's definitely not going to be talking because he's probably spitting up his own blood. Like it's not good.
No, yeah.
There's also the plastic mask in there. Like, ugh.
Oh god.
I ruined this person's
Poor bastard.
day,
Well,
and that's all I could have hoped for.
it's gonna go to him. I'll go ahead and start with him since we're here already. He is going to lift the SMG after clearing it and kind of get you, and he's going to shoot at you in full auto instead of trying to. You are point blank with him, so that's going to miss regardless. I'm actually supposed to ask you if you want to try and dodge it before I roll. But what's your reflex?
8.
Okay, you could. So, quick note: if you have a reflex 8 or higher and you're being shot at, normally it just goes off of a difficulty value. But if you have an 8, you can try to dodge the bullet, so you can actually make an evasion roll. But you have to have a high enough reflex to be able to.
Okay.
But either way, it misses.
Either way, I was safe. Just also cool new data.
Because I need to roll an 18 to be able to hit a 17. So, cool. He's shooting, and the gun is firing, but you gotta get below it. You gotta drop down with the 2 claws, getting ready for like a Weapon X finisher. Such a nerd. The guy that's fighting.
I know what you said.
Striga will swing with the Wolver. He is going for the body. You can make an evasion roll, Striga. And then go ahead and make another evasion roll while you're at it. Okay. All right. So you see him kind of come in and kind of cut into you, hitting the body for... What's your current armor value on your body? Muted.
13.
Okay. So then your armor will not be affected. 13 half would be 7 rounded up. So then you would take 2 points of damage for real, and your armor would reduce by 1 on your body. And then as he kind of comes in and hits you like that, he's got the SMG off to the side. You watch as he kind of pulls away, and as he does so, he kind of goes, ah! And then reaches his hand down to his pocket very curiously, and then pulls out what looks to be a ribbon, like a ribbon, and it's connected to another ribbon, but the second ribbon is actually this weird cyber snake that jumps out at you and bites at you and then bounces off to your arm.
Ah!
What a weird gag! What a weird thing
Fucking
this is.
bozos, man.
It seems the cyber snake, by the way, appears to be attached to him at the hip.
Oh, and if you'll look at my notes here, if it'll show.
I can't
Did
see
you draw
Well,
a cyber
Where'd it
snake
go?
attached?
No,
at the
it
hip?
literally
Because
just said
very lewd.
when you were telling us about
Lewd.
bozos earlier, it just says bozos ew.
I believe that's
Bozos
accurate.
ew.
And now they have snake in a can.
All right. The one that is fighting Crystal is just gonna SMG fire directly into you.
He can
You
try.
actually, that's gonna miss without rolling an evasion,
Yeah.
but I have to ask before I roll. I'm gonna be better about that.
I mean, I would, but
Yeah, it's fine. And then you hear a boom, and then you hear a as the dumpster explodes. Icarus, your proximity to the dumpster
Oh no.
means you might take damage. So yeah, that bomb is a 12d6er. Yeah, it bursts through the dumpster in such a way that it actually breaks out the welds on the corners and causes fire to shoot out and over the top, hitting you. But your armor is currently on your body is a
8.
You take 4 points of real damage, and then I roll 2d6 more. You take 7 more after that, so a total of 11 damage. And sorry, let me make sure. Hold on.
You get like a bolt like lodged in your butt cheek.
I don't have my chart up and my PDF closed. It sucks. Does anybody have the chart?
Or which one?
chart?
Which one?
The
For the damage stuff?
Yeah, for the critical injuries.
I had it.
Oh,
I
hold
gotta
on.
get it back.
I'm opening it up. Hold on.
The fixer, like the doctor people, are gonna get sick of seeing this boy,
I don't know how to read it though. I got it up. I don't know how to read it.
or maybe not, because it's like guaranteed money.
What am I looking for?
I got it up.
What's
What did you roll?
7
A
results.
7. Foreign object. Foreign object! Holy shit!
He got a bolt in his booty.
I'm telling you, I'm a motherfucking oracle. Yes.
You were running away from it. It exploded. Bits
my
of weld and the
God.
like ejected from the dumpster and slammed into the right gluteus maximus.
Oh man.
I think
But
Icarus came out
Hilarious.
looking to help their cousin and has only suffered hanging out with them.
at the end of every turn where you move further than 4 meters, you re-suffer the critical injuries bonus damage directly to your hit points.
Oh no.
So he is trapped where he is, unless he wants to die.
Well, every time you move, that bolt is shifting around in your butt cheek. So
Mhm.
So what is it like? I get another 7 damage.
It's another roll, so it'd be 2 more d6.
Yeah, I ain't moving.
Quick
I will
fix.
die.
Yeah, quick fix would help, but I don't think anybody has any. Icarus, you're
Oh, it's like a thing. Okay.
All right, he's
Well,
like
this is
cursing up a storm, just like fuck shit now. And he pulled the gun last time, right? No, you said I couldn't do that. So he will pull the gun. Well, how far am I from 10?
you can move 2 feet without getting damaged.
Okay,
It's
I
true.
can. Okay. So he'll hobble here. And then he already has his pistol out, or yeah. So he'll try and shoot this guy
okay.
with his pistol, body shot. And I have the
2.
precision cancels out the negative.
8 meters. We're looking for a 15. 16 will nail it. So you said you're going for the body shot.
Mhm.
That'll hit. This guy's currently sitting on 9 armor. And you didn't say this is just regular rounds, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
as far as I'm aware.
So he's currently at 9, so that'll do 7 damage. And did you roll doubles? You did, so go ahead and roll 2 more d6.
Ooh, I'll take it.
What was 6?
This
If we're still on that page. Is that a no?
Oh, you need a 6?
6 is broken arm.
Broken arm.
Yep. So as you're kind of shooting, he kind of sees you last second and kind of raises his arm up trying to block it, and you watch as it kind of hits, and you can hear like a loud pop as well after the gunshot. Awesome. He is arm broken. He drops the really nice shiny SMG. Icarus done. Sugar up.
Can I pop open the door and shoot in the same turn?
You can't pop open the door that you're sitting at if you're at the passenger seat. You can slip outside of the driver's side and move around that side of the vehicle, but opening the door would be an action.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
All right.
So I'll come over here and be like, "Yo, you all right?"
No.
And then I will shoot twice.
I imagine she does that and then kind of turns and just like raises the gun up and just starts shooting,
Yeah.
like in a really cool action movie move.
Chris is now used to
19.
which they get one with us.
Oh,
All right.
wait.
Yeah, right.
Let me see. How far are we? 6. Oh, yeah. I think that'll hit.
Okay. Yeah, because he's currently problemed in other means, yeah, that will hit. He's not going to evade. And you were just shooting straight for the chest. That'll do. His armor was an 8 or a 9 a moment ago, but it was reduced by 1, so you're going to do 1 point of damage to him.
Okay. Shoot again.
And that'll hit. But that will not ablate, or that will not get through his armor.
Okay.
All right, sugar done. Crystal up.
We still brawling.
All right.
Body oddies.
Okay.
Sneak that in there.
Yeah.
This guy is still evading. So first one, second one. He gets hit by the first one. Were you aiming for the head again?
I want to, but no.
Okay. So then 7 will not get through his armor. Neither will the one that missed. Okay.
You would have Babe Ruth his ass.
Crystal done. Striga up.
I don't want to cheat.
Striga does notice him drop that really nice SMG, but that's a problem for later. For now, Striga's gonna keep punching this motherfucker. He looks pretty fucked up, right? With the bullet in his head and stuff. So
well, his jaw got cut out, and his arm just got broken by a gunshot.
No, this guy got the broken arm, right?
He also got stabbed in the face. Oh, sorry.
He got stabbed in the face.
Yeah, the guy you're fighting just has a bunch of like puncture wounds in his chest and the bullet hole in his head.
Right. So Striga's gonna go with 2 more melee attacks, but this time to the body.
Okay.
So first one, second one, so that's a 17 and a 20.
He has a no penalty pain editor, so evasion straight. Dodge the first one, miss dodging the second one. So 10 damage, and you said body, right?
Yeah.
So he's currently sitting on 9. That'll put him down to, half would be 5, so 5 damage. Okay. And no doubles on that. Okay, cool. Yep, solid hit.
Fucking duking it out.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he is very cybernetically enhanced. Like, this is definitely a fight that's on your level. Striga,
Might be worth dragging his ass to Tark later.
absolutely. Striga, you're done. So Zigzag, you're up.
For me.
This time I'm just gonna aim for the body, not the head, at the one fighting Striga.
Mhm.
Fucking get it, my dude.
Still armor piercing, but a 21 to hit.
He is aware of your presence, so he's actually going to dodge.
Yeah.
He does not succeed. All right, body shot 18. He's currently sitting on 8 armor, so
Armor piercing.
that'll be half of 8 is 4. 14 damage. Okay, so as he's fighting with Striga, and Striga kind of slams him in the chest, you kind of like wait, and then Striga kind of like backs away in kind of a defensive SMG like cross guard. And as Striga steps away, as they're kind of out of the melee for just a second, you get that clear, and you take the shot. Center mass drops him.
Striga turns and like kind of gives you like a wave with one of their guns.
Laying there.
Yeah.
Calvin.
Zigzag is so casual about it.
Probably doing like sexy, like laying on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Calvin.
imagine he's just got like one cigarette hanging out the side of his mouth as he like casually popped that from around the corner and just like nods his head at Striga as he takes a drag.
Jeff Goldblum.
The canon of what Calvin's doing is he's doing 2 over attacks on his body. The action though is he's gonna squat down and put his arms across each other and then jump up and do a cross body attack.
2 over attacks. Go for it.
Yep. the X. Just for the fun.
All right. He's going to make evasion rolls. He is currently at a penalty because of his arm being fucked up. So evasion, and then I need to roll 2d10. 1d10. So he rolled 10s on both of those. So
2 10s.
It'll be an 11 and a 9. So you hit with both of those. As you kind of jump into him with the cross, you watch.
You rolled D0s.
No, that's 10s. Sorry. Did I really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Ooh, that'll do it.
1d0.
He did. Let's keep it though. It happened.
Close enough. Still
The
the
dice
same
that
thing.
don't exist didn't
Close
roll.
enough still does the same thing. It's still successful.
How's that an option?
I don't know. You cross. I was like, wow, that's 2 10s. But no, yeah, you hit him hard enough in the chest with the springing cross cut that he flies backwards. A lot of his meat and contents in the chest area being exposed to the air.
Berserker Barrage.
Berserker
Real cool.
Calvin done. It goes to them. All right. This one here jumps up onto the car and like squats, kind of like in a weird, kind of like Spider-Man-y pose. And as he does so, he looks over at Sugar, who, after shooting, kind of hears the thunk on the car and kind of looks over, and you see him kind of go as he pulls the rocket launcher over his shoulder and shoots it at you.
What an asshole.
This guy's horny for explosions.
Aren't we all?
No.
Oh god, it's gonna roll weird. No, it rolled great. Cool. Yeah, that'll hit. Icarus, you can make an evasion roll.
Can I make an evasion roll?
Oh, what's your reflex?
Oh no, it's a 6. You can't do shit.
But he's shooting straight at you. He's got an 18-meter. Yeah,
What
that
the fuck,
that
man?
hits for sure. Your evasion is not high enough to dodge Icarus. So as it detonates, you watch it kind of hit the car and kind of shift it a little bit. It hits you as well. Sugar, you're taking 22. It's straight. There is no armor here. And I didn't roll double sixes, so you're not taking extra wounds. Icarus, you are taking half of that much, so you're taking 11. You are getting all the benefit of armor.
-1.
What's your armor
A
on your body?
8.
So 11 minus 8 is 3. You take 3 damage, not 11.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, I thought this was it, guys.
No, the explosion radius is you still get your armor, and this is just a explosion. It's not heavy shrapnel, armor piercing, whatever. All right, this guy who's fighting with Crystal, you see him throw like a very quick hand gesture as he's kind of lifting his arm up, and you watch as the clip flies out of the SMG, and then he kind of goes, pick a card, pulls another one out and slams it in as he's kind of looking at you like in this weird, just I'm trying to be over the top like motif. You do notice that the clip he shoved in there does look like it's painted with like a Hoyle deck cover though. Cyber Psycho
You're muted.
died. Crystal was talking?
Oh, it was
Oh.
just more of a she thinks I think it's cool, but she's just like,
Well, okay, sorry.
what the fuck?
One other thing, he goes, have fun, and then you see him just jump backwards like several meters and kind of land like in a very quick kind of just jump back. And as he does so, you hear as the tsunami arms helix fires into you again. That's probably going to hit. I should have called for evasion. No,
Yeah.
go ahead and make the evasion roll. I'll allow it retroactively.
Okay. Oh, fuck, hold on.
Oh, it's actually shooting with the wrong fire mode. Sorry, hold on.
There's modes?
Yeah,
On the Helix?
Yeah, it has to be auto.
it's one less than that. I'm saying the result is one less than that. I'm not going to raise it.
Oh, okay.
So 17 is what I rolled on the first dice. That's what I'm sticking with.
All right. Evasion 18.
You dodge. Basically, you hear that and then the click as he's basically loading the second box.
And I know exactly what it sounds like too.
Absolutely. And so you kind of like move to the side, kind of jumping like where the metal is. And as you kind of see the metal integrity kind of break away, you kind of just slightly dance to the other side of the frame so that his fire rate just misses.
Yeah. Love it.
Icarus, it
I
is
also hate it.
you're up. look down at your fashion, and it is pretty much burnt off of you. Like it was a really cool outfit, but it's mostly gone.
And so are his hit points.
Yeah. You can just jump into the truck and hide there forever.
He's gonna take a hobbling step towards the truck.
Mhm.
Is there anyone that there's no one I can really shoot, so
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. All right. Icarus done. Sugar up.
Does this provide cover? This
Yeah.
like thingy? Okay. So I think I can make it there.
You can move 7. I don't think so.
Can I like do like this?
You can't go over the car.
I'm not.
The most direct route is 7 squares, but you'd have to go over the car to do it.
No, do you see my thing?
Oh no, sorry,
yellow.
someone else was pointing at the other thing. Okay, so you're going this way?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
yellow.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. You're good.
All right.
You're good.
So I'm going to take
My brain was looking at your arrow, and the arrow was pointing at the concrete barricade, but it looked like it was pointing at the glass defense unit barricade because I'm dumb. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay to be dumb. We're all dumb here.
It's fair.
So I'm going to take some net actions. I'm gonna jack in.
To this defense unit?
Yeah. And gonna worm my way in.
Okay. This one does have a password lock.
Fucking why am I rolling like this today? Am I just cursed?
Oh, no.
As you're kind of trying to hack into it, you realize that this defense unit is Militech. But what you actually realize is as you're starting to punch in, and you're like, I got this, and then you go, oh, and you actually realize that the Militech logo is in like the defense, the password isn't real. There's actually a secondary like layer where the password actually needs to be inputted, and you realize these are Arasaka defense units.
Oh, nice.
But they have Militech branding on them because they've been repurposed by the corporation.
Oh. Okay.
So instead of selling them new stuff, they said, yeah, we got you new Militech defense units. And they just took old Arasaka ones that were used from like the past and just left them in.
That's just pragmatic.
Yeah.
Can I keep mashing like
One
backdoor?
action. So yeah, the jacking in is the action.
No, jacking in is a net action. So is backdoor.
Okay, so you have 2 more.
So I have 2 more. Can I keep mashing backdoor or no?
I would say there's nothing blocking you from doing so at this point. So yeah, you can try.
12.
Surprisingly not enough. You got it.
Okay.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Okay. It looks like there's only 2 actions that are on display here in commanding it. That is pop out, pop in, which is 1 action when used.
By the way, you're giving me free information that I could work for.
Oh well, it's a simple architecture.
Thank you, DM. Though
it's a simple architecture. It's very framework. So
okay, gotcha.
Pop up, pop out, and shoot. That's it.
Okay.
Dun Crystal. I felt bad for all the bad rolls.
Aw. So generous.
So she's gonna say, "Come here, you little bitch," and then just close in on him. And oh, she getting too cocky.
All right. He is going to dodge. Dodge.
Yeah, she's getting too cocky.
He got a. All right, Striga. You're up.
This
Striga.
adequate cover
Yeah.
from the tsunami arms guy.
You'd think so.
Okay, cool. So
I mean, because it's armor defeating, it'll probably cut through it eventually, but it will
Right.
definitely be
it's
better than nothing.
No, yeah. So, Striga's gonna basically move here, then pop out of cover. 2 shots at this guy, armor piercing, auto fire. Let's see here, and then I'm gonna use my remaining movement to move back behind that pillar. So that's the first attack, and that's the second one. So that's gonna be a 21 and a 19.
Okay, he is seated, so he can't evade. Based on range values, let's see. You are 12 meters out. So first one hits, second one misses. It's on the nose. You need to be 1 over. So it hit by 2, so that means the 8
Does he
will-
not have precision?
Oh, you have precision.
So,
So the first one's a 4 times multiplier. The second one will be a 2 times multiplier. Good catch, Zach.
and
So then
their armor piercing.
8 times 4 is a number.
32.
32 over his 15. 32.
It's like
15
2
halved
range.
is 7, so 25 damage. Okay.
Nice. And they were armor piercing.
Yeah.
And then Striga moves back behind the pillar.
So yeah, his armor is a 15. He's wearing a door gunner's jacket on the body.
Nice.
It's underneath the big frill.
These guys have a lot of cool stuff that I will not mind taking.
Yeah, perfectly fine. All right, Striga done. Zigzag up.
Wait, does the second one hit too?
Oh, it did.
Because of the precision.
Right, 11.
That one should hit too.
It'll do a 2 times multiplier. So it'll be 22 over 5, 16. Okay.
Shoot the shit out of them.
Just want to make sure we count all the damage.
Thank you.
Fair is fair.
He looks like he should be wounded, but it doesn't look like he cares because being editor. But
Paint
Zigzag,
editor.
I didn't skip you. It is your turn. Go ahead with your turn.
Yeah,
Calvin,
yeah,
you're on
yeah.
deck.
Can I? This is 6 squares, and I have 1 more square of movement. Can I get? Can I actually? Hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire from here.
Okay. Because of the angle, it's a bit off, but you can shoot at him.
Can I step 1 more then? Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine. That'll miss, or that'll hit. Were you going for the head or just
No,
chest?
no. Just chest. I saw how much damage Striga did.
Okay.
I'm hoping to finish off.
As you shoot him in the chest, you notice that the armor does not ablate.
With armor piercing rounds?
Yeah, no, it doesn't ablate. It didn't ablate from the shots from Striga, which were armor piercing as well. So you'll note that it just bounces on. Oh no, it halves anyways. Oh no, you're right. 7, so it'll do 8. Okay, he's still alive. The armor's not ablating though. That's the important part. The
Right.
Jacket.
Right, but we're still, because we have armor piercing, we're able to.
Yeah, you're popping through
Hammering
it.
the shit out of them.
Yeah. We're cutting through, but we're not
Slowly
cutting down.
Slowly filling
Right.
him full of holes. He just needs more.
Calvin, you're up. So
right.
you have nothing else, right?
No, that's full movement in my action.
Okay.
Kelvin takes a short breather and he'll reach for his Smith and Weston.
Okay.
Do I have to be on the barrier to take cover on the barrier?
Yeah,
Or
that's
is it-
fine.
Okay,
That-
then
that'd be
I'll move
preferred.
up. Well, hold on. Let me move myself right here. That's it.
Okay. The fellow on the car has his SMG on a sling. He's going to turn his attention in on Crystal. The guy who is currently fighting with Crystal is going to jump back and away, kind of move away from you a bit, and then spin around and fire at you with the SMG. So the first one will be coming from the top. will hit for 2 rounds, so 14, and this is to the chest. So you'll take your armor on your chest is currently what, 9?
Let me double check. I believe so.
With his earphones, I kind of look like Princess Leia.
You do. You said chest, right?
Yeah.
13.
You haven't taken any of your ablations? You've taken damage, right?
No.
I don't think she's really
Oh.
been hit.
I haven't been
Okay.
hit,
Well,
buddy.
take a point of damage and take a point of damage and lower your armor by 1. Interesting enough. The other guy will shoot same target. Do you want to dodge or do you want to
Yeah, we could try.
evasion roll? Go ahead. So he hits. This is again chest area. He hits by 4, so that will do 4 times 4 is 16. Your armor's currently 12, so you'll
12.
take 4 damage.
4 damage and -1.
Oh, sorry.
armor.
Hold on. Sorry. I have to do something here. Hold on. First one's armor piercing, first one's incendiary, and the last 2 are basic ammunition. So the first one, because it's technically 4 shots that are going in, this is getting the traits of each. So
What
it
a
will be
psychopath.
because it's a deck of cards. Do you get it?
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
It's
Oh,
going
man.
to be 4 more damage because I'm just gonna math it that way, and you're on fire. So you'll take a point of fire damage at the start of your turn. until
Okay,
you put yourself
so
out.
I lose a total of 8.
Yes. And then at the start of your
Alright.
turn, you'll lose 1 more.
Alright. And I
that's-
only lose 1 on my armor jack.
Mhm.
Okay.
The guy inside of the box, you see him just slap something on his chest. And as he does so, his right arm kind of pops open, and you see a massive kind of barrel kind of stick out of his forearm. And then he kind of squeezes his arm, and this weird kind of streak of like confetti goes flying past you, zigzag. But at the lead of it, you can see there's a grenade which hits directly here. Go ahead, and you two both make evasion rolls.
And this is from the guy
Inside
on
the box.
God, fuck that guy. Okay, I got a 14. Fuck.
All right.
It's too late to spend luck.
No worries. So these are high impactors, so they ignore armor, but they don't ablate it. Zigzag take 24 points of damage, and hold on, it's a crit for you, so an extra 2d6. Yep. So you take 34 points of damage, and then 10 on the chart is you have a spinal injury. That tracks actually because it's hitting you from the back. Next turn, you cannot take an action, but you can still take a move action. Your base death save penalty is increased by 1. And then Striga, what'd you get on your evasion?
Benefits? Do I get any benefits from cover?
Well, no, you got over the number that you needed to roll. 13 was the number. So
Nice. I got a 14.
you take no damage. As it just
Shit.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the pop-up shield soaks 10 of that damage and is gone, right?
yeah, correct.
Oh.
That's how that works. Okay, so I only took 24. So it's not as bad.
I think that's fair. Typically, the high impact, which is not around, that's in here. It's something I've been workshopping. It's going to ignore armor, but I'm going to allow it to kill the shield. The shield can block it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So they are all done. Icarus, you're up.
All right. I can't remember. Did I switch weapons last time since I couldn't shoot?
Yeah, I
don't
believe
think-
so.
Okay. All right. So I've got my assault rifle now. And the door is still open.
Yep.
So I'll take a little hobbling step forward and kind of shoot at this guy.
Okay.
At the body.
All right. He sees it coming. He's going to try and evade. He fails. You hit, and he takes. His first time he's being hit. He is in medium armor. He takes 4 damage. Okay. Cool, cool. Any double sixes? Nope. And Icarus, you're done. Sugar, you're up. This is not very combat music.
Okay, so gonna take one net action to pop up the turret
Okay.
thing. I have 3 remaining. Can I use each one of those to attack?
No, it has a limit of being shot once per round.
Okay.
And you'll basically just roll interface roll. And I will apply a modifier to your roll, which is its effectiveness to be able to shoot. And we'll use the assault rifle chart for that.
Okay, I have okay. So
Who you
I have
shooting
let's shoot at the guy on the him.
All I need you to do is make an interface roll.
All right, cool.
Okay, so you rolled a total of 6 plus 7 is 13, and at this current range of 10 meters, you needed it's assault rifle auto fire, which would have been higher. So,
Do you want me to pop it?
yeah, if you could, assault rifle auto fire, or you can too, Gita. Either way, it is 10 meters. 20 was the necessary result, so it wouldn't have hit.
Okay.
Sugar done. Oh, you still have 2 more actions in net space, but I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do.
Okay.
End of turn.
Crystal.
We still pissed. So we're just gonna
Come here, you old bitch.
we're just gonna keep chasing this
You
dude.
bought this Rhine medal to shoot it. You could have just backed away and shot him.
Oh fuck, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But I want to use it as a club. Damn
He just
it.
wants to crush some skulls.
I'm angry now.
Buy a club if you want to hit people with a club.
Hang on, BRB.
Okay. No. You're right. Moment of clarity. Fuck.
13.
Awesome.
You are 22 meters out.
Yeah. Oh wait.
15
15.
plus 2. You missed by 1. So you got a 15 on the nose. You need a 16 to hit.
No.
If you
Rip.
had moved a couple
I
more
couldn't
spaces.
I couldn't have moved that many spaces.
That's all right. So
My movement is 6, right? Yeah.
Striga, you're up.
Same. I'm gonna move around the pillar, shoot this guy.
Okay.
I believe that's 12 meters.
Mhm.
Cool. Auto fire, armor piercing. So first one's an 18. Second one is a 19.
Okay. Hold on a second here. I had said he had gotten up and fired his pop-up launcher. So I'm going to actually try and live with evasion. I'll probably fail, but we'll see. Dodges the first set of shooting, dodges the second set of shooting. He is now inside the box, or still inside the AV, but he's not at the seat. He kind of is sort of stood up shooting the grenade launcher out. Then he kind of rolls out of the chair and then rolls kind of like inside of that space, dodging the shooting. You then rush forward.
Yep.
So you do it
Get into the AV with him.
for flavor.
Yeah.
You're running up and shooting. All right. Striga done. Zigzag up. Oh, no action this turn for Striga. Or zigzag.
Oh shit.
Due to spinal injury.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
can move, right?
Yes.
That's what caused me to like just guns blazing.
Let's go just to here. So I'm behind that pillar, right?
You know what Zigzag really needs now? That chair.
Right? Freaking spinal injury.
Zigzag
Right.
done. Calvin up.
I'm gonna need new art with Zigzag and a shaved head and a Professor X chair.
Okay.
Okay, we can just give you this guy's spine.
I was just gonna say that.
We got plenty. We got spines on deck.
Spine's all over. You got this guy's spine, that guy's spine over there.
Spines are us. Have you suffered a near lethal spinal injury due to combat zone shenanigans? Come to Spines are us. Zigzag will.
You want to be a little taller?
I think that would be
short spines.
Tark's commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come down to Crazy Tark. Spines are us.
You gotta have the.
Zigzag's a cool name, but not a great shape for your spine. He came down to Tark's, and I set him back up with Billy Joe Bob's spine. He didn't need it. His head's just dripping.
Just like it starts with stock footage of Zigzag holding his back and then cuts to him.
And that's not even footage, it's just a photo. It's a before and
arm
after.
around Tark with like both their thumbs up smiling.
And it's at like really grainy, like 90s, like early 2000s, like
Absolutely.
commercial level. They film it on like an actual VHS camera. Calvin. You're muted. Remember you walked away? And...
Yeah. All right. So Calvin's gonna move in closer. So he's gonna. How many steps can I go?
Whatever your movement is. So 6.
5.
5.
2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. He's gonna take a shot at the guy on top of the car, which is Beefeater.
He is going to evade. So he actually like sees you coming, steps onto the front of the car, and then does like a really cool like somersault over your shot, like, and then lands. This will be counting towards his movement during his turn, but just for flavor, that was rad.
Sultry.
That was crad.
Calvin feeling a little bit hot on the collar watching that.
All right, and that was it for you, right?
Yeah.
He rushes straight for you, Calvin. And as he's doing so, you see him kind of grin, grab his thumb, and he goes, "Disappearing thumb trick!" And as he does so and pulls his thumb away, you see this massive red line of just bright cord that's glowing neon red, like appear in between his hand. He rushes forward. I need you to make a evasion roll.
Oh man, what's this boy got in his sleeve? What's up his sleeve?
I know what this is. I've seen what it does.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank God.
God bless.
Okay. Go off.
Calvin's hype after that somersault. He's got to one up him.
So in every other universe, Calvin was grappled around the neck with a garrote that was burning hot on his neck. And then this guy would yell a challenge to everyone else to stop shooting and doing what they're doing, or Calvin dies. Unfortunately, in this universe where we currently live, Calvin is apparently a Jedi. And
Amazing.
dodged it. All right, done with your my turn there on that guy. The guy inside the box with Striga. Will you stop it, you batty? I just stole my other hair tie.
Oh no.
They love those little toys that aren't toys.
Striga, you can make an evasion roll. Wolver's attack and then Cyber Snake attack. Why is that Cyber Snake? Oh, it's not rolling, it's just posting a stat. Hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, you rolled an 8, but it's not pulling any stats on it.
No, that's just the stat. I don't think that's a roll.
That's the roll. You can if you hover over it, it's rolling a D10, but it's got no stat or skill assigned to the Cyber Snake.
So did I roll evasion for both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he has a plus enough to hit you with both. So both will do half on your armor. What's your current armor on your body?
13.
Okay. So it's going to be on the first attack with the Wolvers. You will be taking 4 points of regular damage, and your armor's reduced by 1. And then on the second one, you'll be taking 5 points of regular damage, and your armor's reduced by 2.
So that's 2 total or 3 total?
3 total.
Okay, so 3 total, and that's the body?
Yeah, so it's now a 10.
Okay, cool. And what was the damage total?
You look like Zordon.
9.
Okay, so
How dare you?
Going on.
Oh, you mean Chad?
Chad.
Rangers.
We already did that. That was last month.
I saw.
yeah.
I saw.
It should be every month.
Oh, that sucks.
I would be down for that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'd watch and join that series.
It looks like my armor value was 12.
The so then it's 1 more damage total, and your armor should be 9.
Okay.
Okay, the guy across from Crystal doesn't really see the other guy who did the flips and runs. It's just going to shoot a grenade at you. You could try and dodge it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's hitting.
probably.
Yeah, definitely on the nose. Okay,
Oh.
you dodge. With that evasion roll, that means that you're able to kind of move a space aside and not take the damage from the detonation. I would say up here would probably be the most realistic as you kind of get behind the power box.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin, I need you to make an evasion roll, and my guy needs to make an evasion roll.
18.
Cool. We're both fine as we kind of watch this glass display blow out. We're good. All right. And then I already attacked the guy in the box, so we're good. Done. Sugar, you're or Icarus, you're up.
All right. See.
Wait, did I punch Calvin?
No, you went for a garrote.
Oh yeah, that's right. And you are apparently Super Saiyan.
I saw him.
Keeps
I
changing.
monkey see, monkey do. He did a flip, and so I just imitated it and dodged him.
He was inspired.
It was
You are Wolverine.
Okay.
real
we're-
claw.
Oh, sorry. I had one other thing that I was doing on mine. Sugar, you're the only one who really notices, but the AV goes into liftoff mode. During the next turn, the pilot will be able to move it.
Shit.
All right. Icarus is just gonna fire at this guy. Body shot.
You're shooting at the guy across the way.
Yeah.
That will hit. Oh, you're shooting at the boss guy. Okay. That will be less of a hit. Hold on. He's got evasion. I think it's still hitting though. Yeah. He takes 25. This is to the chest, right?
Yep.
So 25, 13, 12. All right. Cool. Icarus done?
Yeah. No. He's gonna. Oh, I can't move more than 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
Sugar.
Okay, gonna aim for the red, the clown netrunner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I quit.
No, quit.
I'm retiring from net running, edge running.
Rolling dice. I'm retiring from
That's
rolling
tough.
dice. I will never touch a D10 again.
It's
We're
tough.
gonna.
I don't know how I've rolled so many ones today. I don't
We're
even
gonna
know what's
create
up.
our
You-
own
You're wearing it out for the
energy
year.
drink
You know
and
what?
sell it out of our apartment.
Everyone else is rolling pretty good, so I
Nice,
think
Joe.
that's what it is. I think it's everyone's giving you all the bad luck so that they can hit their hits.
You're siphoning out my fortune.
Chris-
Sorry.
Everybody.
Crystal, you're up.
Sorry, dog.
So, ow, fuck.
Or
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding! Pow, 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 pow!
No,
Which-
you're
Back
gonna
up.
back up.
You probably want 26 meters on the docket. That'll be perfect.
Oh, is that 20? Only 25?
Yeah, 26
No,
is
it's
right where you're at.
26.
You're perfect.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Right metal. This is its third shot. I don't know how many rounds it has in its clip.
It has 4.
One more after this. Great.
Yep.
Actually, no.
22.
This is your last shot because you shot once
Yeah.
at the guy in the
Yep.
thing. Okay. That'll hit.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Just the shot of that thing would probably be enough for me to be like, I surrender.
Solid hit.
They'd just pull it out and be like, all right, I'm kidding. I was just kidding.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I can't feel pain.
Fair.
Icarus would like that one. What is that? I would like
Yeah.
the no paid one.
It ignores the armor entirely if the armor is lower than SP11.
Yeah.
It currently is. So it all goes through.
Beautiful.
It's like a fucking Kamehameha.
Yeah. Did someone post a picture of that thing before? It's hilarious.
I have, yeah.
Okay, done?
Yeah.
Okay, Striga, you're up.
You're muted.
Will an EMP grenade keep this thing from lifting off?
You should certainly try.
Okay, what is the range of an EMP grenade? Can I throw an EMP grenade in here, but do it in such a way that it catches the pilot and this guy in the blast, but not me?
It looks like there is no access to the pilot's chamber. There's a door, but it's not open.
Okay. Then,
Similar to the AV that Zigzag has. There's kind of a divide from the front and the back.
Right. Will it like pass through the wall?
You don't know what's going to happen, but you're pretty certain as a military person
Yeah.
that AVs have EMP shielding, so it's probably not going to be very likely.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just double stab this guy in the face. But I'm
That-
also going to move so that I'm more towards the interior of the vehicle.
Okay.
So double stab this guy. Let's see. I'm going to use a point of luck on each attack to give it a +1.
Cool.
So there's the first one, there's the second one. So first one's going to be a 16 total.
He dodges
and
it.
Second one's going to be a 20 total.
He takes it. Looks like with the damage that you dealt, it doesn't actually do more than a point, even though it halves. Yep, just a slight scratch with the second one. Striga done. Zigzag up.
Yeah,
Can't all be winners.
yeah. I'm just
What we
trying to
doing?
like shut this down before I take too much damage.
Popping in. You're muted, Zach.
Yeah, dude. Let's do this thing, Striga. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna hijack this fucking AV.
Yes.
As yeah, exactly as he runs by, I'm gonna try and pop a shot, body shot, just to try and drop this guy.
Okay. He is going to try to dodge it.
You fuck.
He moves behind Striga at the last second, narrowly avoiding the bullet. Zigzag done. Calvin up.
Calvin is gonna pop around this guy and then put the beefeater to his head and try and take a headshot.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. I just remembered something.
Rewind.
On the beginning of the initiative docket, I don't know why the token is not showing up in my space. Let me, real quick. Sorry, there's something happening this turn. And I forgot.
Someone starts streaming Azumanga Daioh on the wall.
No, on 33. Oh, that's big. From seemingly nowhere, A massive metal-framed individual lands on this guy and drops him into the ground, immediately killing him outright. The individual that now stands before you, Calvin, appears to be a metal knight with a massive shield and a double-bladed sword, the two blades of which are bright heated thermal blades. As he kind of hits the ground, he says, Knight will protect you from the bozos. Hide, citizen. Calvin, you're up.
Oh God! Someone needs to clip Magpie's face. That was brilliant.
Literally
Calvin would be flabbergasted by a person being squished right in front of him from like out of nowhere.
You know that scene where like I don't remember what Batman movie it was, but Batman lands on like the hood of the car and like kind of like breaks it out or whatever.
I think it begins.
Yeah, sure. Imagine that's a person though.
Yeah.
And imagine the Batman weighs 500 more pounds. That's what happened.
And then once Calvin recovers, he'll reevaluate like what's still up, what's still going on out here. Is the boy in the back I just saw get Kamehameha, so Calvin's gonna start moving forward.
Quick question. Are there cartoons about this dude?
No.
We came across him.
He's relatively newer in Night City. He's only been around for a couple of years, so nobody's really
capitalized on him.
Yeah, there's no Batman comics in like Batman Begins, like it's
yeah.
Oh, in lore? Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, there isn't lore yet.
There's just whispers of Night.
Yeah, eventually kids will be growing up in Night City and be like, that's aspirational, and they'll make comics about it, not understanding that he's an absolute corporate shill.
Hey, I didn't know that yet.
No, everybody
I only knew he existed.
Everybody gets that. I mean, there's no way you get this kind of cybernetics without being sold out. But anywho,
I was assuming like billion.
You were moving?
I moved here.
Okay. All right. It goes to them. The guy.
Wait, actually, am I close enough to take a shot? Probably not, right? I don't know how to do the measuring thing.
Yeah, he's kind of inside the box a bit, like he's not like out in the gunner store area, so he will have some kind of cover, but yeah, you can
I'll take a shot.
Shoot at him, I guess.
We go in body.
16 millimeters, 16 meter. Yeah, that'll hit
for like no damage.
Yeah, bounces off his back. Calvin done. Okay, so it goes to him.
Wait, no, you rolled 4DG.
What does that even mean?
Did I type in 4DG?
Yeah, that's it. You rolled 4 damage, so it rolled a 4.
Turn that G upside down. That's a 6.
Yeah, that's
did I really?
It's what. Yeah, it says damage 4DG right there, man.
All I can say is stop doing drugs.
Never.
Never.
6.
I didn't do anything today.
Or stop typing upside down.
Yeah, there we go.
We're just keeping the damage. It's still not going to do much more than a couple points.
Couple points is better than no points.
Did that happen last time?
Probably.
My God.
The same macro. I apologize for not catching it the first time. Right?
I'm blind. I really typed in 4DG and thought that was okay.
It goes to him. When he looks out and sees the situation unfolding as it is, and then looks at the group internally, you see him kind of panic and kind of look at you all like scared, which is not an emotion that they've displayed so far. As he's kind of settling in that position, the door closes.
Striga immediately says, now it's just you and me.
As the inboard lights
And
turn
him.
on, you realize he's holding what appears to be a stick grenade and is activating it.
Fuck.
The two of you can make evasion rolls, but the difficulty value is very high.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna spend my last 4 points of luck on this one.
I'm spending all 7.
You look yourself a gun. You got 7?
I do, and it's all
My
I
mom
got.
let you have 7.
Yeah.
That's a 20.
21.
Okay, hold on a second here. Grenade. Oh, we've been doing armor piercing wrong. I'm an idiot.
Oh,
Whatever.
no.
We'll change stuff for the next series. We're keeping it the way it is now. I'm dumb and never read words. Okay. So, with that being the case, but because you're inside of an internal space, there's no way you can avoid all of the damage. It's not going to happen. So,
Damn physics.
you'll take half of that, so 11, and your armor will function with that normally. Effectively goes towards the body.
So that'd be
Oh.
11 minus whatever our armor value is.
Correct.
Okay, so that'd be 2 damage, but since it's over that value, it ablates the armor.
Right.
Okay.
But
so-
I have 11 on my armor check, so I'm good.
You've taken no damage?
Just the explosion.
Would have reduced it by 1. So you take a point of damage, the armor reduces by 1 again.
Okay. So yeah. Sorry. I
Okay,
forgot
well
to
that
mark
motherfucker's finally dead.
Oh wait, no, sorry. You're fine actually. No, because he hit you with a high impact grenade.
That's what I thought, and
Didn't
that
ablate
doesn't
the armor.
ablate the armor. It went
Oh.
past it completely
Yeah.
on my turn. So my armor was totally intact. I took that fucking
nice.
damage. So yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, so you turtle shell, the suit catches most of the damage. Okay. The
Cool.
vehicle starts to lift off. It definitely looks like Night Knight is ready to chase it. Icarus, you are up.
Night.
This guy is alive.
Yeah. So we'll take a step there and we will body shot.
Hit, and that will down him. All right. Sugar, you're up.
There's no one left on the.
Yeah, doors closed. 2 of your friends are inside the AV. You heard what sounded like a muffled explosion, so who knows what's going on with them. And the AV is lifting off. It's about 10 feet off the ground, or
Okay, well, fuck that.
20 feet off the ground.
Icarus, can I do like basic first aid, even though I'm just like a dumb gum chewing lesbian?
I
Oh,
Didn't-
that's why you.
I didn't know there would be
runner.
any inhibitions on being gum chewing or lesbian, but I assume it's fine.
Technique, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it's a tech skill. 17.
Let's see. You're trying to quick fix, is that right?
Yeah, I just want him to not be dead in the next few minutes. I don't know.
Appreciate it.
Let me pull that screw out of you. Oh wait, no. If I pull it out, you're gonna bleed out.
I'm not gonna bleed out my butt. God.
Just seal it in.
No, don't do that either.
Like the 2 extremes.
What this is a critical injury, so difficulty value should say on the injury. Hold on.
Says the first aid or paramedic is DV.
Oh, I navigated away. I'm sorry.
Actually, most things on here are DV 13.
Quick fix requires
DV13.
paramedic though, not first
Oh.
aid. Or no, sorry, foreign
No,
object.
yeah, first aid or paramedic.
Foreign object requires first aid. Yeah. So you're if you got over a 13, then you fix the wound with a quick fix. You do not remove it. You just make it so that they don't have to suffer the penalty at current.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna say that like Sugar this whole time was like chewing gum,
Oh yeah, possibly.
I knew you were
and she
gonna
like
do
pulls
that!
it. She like pulls it and then like slaps it on the bolt and then pulls it out.
Oh,
Oh, you don't get the bullet. You don't get the
Accurate
bullet out.
ass
That's-
with the gun.
The
No, you
bolt.
literally just plug the hole with your gum.
Okay,
Is that
just
what
plug
it
the hole.
makes?
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll just plug the hole. We'll plug the hole.
Because it actually requires for treatment, the removal of it requires paramedic or surgery.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sugar done. Crystal up.
Oh no.
Sugar makes it work.
So
She out here just-
they're
living her best life in the streets, doing what she can to get by.
I see a whole heap of gum in it.
So Crystal's still on fire, so she gonna put that out.
That's your action.
And yes, I have been taking the points. Yeah, so as my action, I will
Put the fire out.
put the fire out.
Cool. Any movement?
And then yeah, we're going to move. We're gonna move here towards the AV that's flying away.
Okay. Striga.
Can Striga pry that door open?
Sure, you can try.
Sure. Yeah, that's what.
Did the
Striga's gonna
grenade
do.
going off do any damage to it?
No, it's pretty solid.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, let's
Striga's
steal it.
gonna try and pry
Let's
that door
see.
open.
I would like you to make a. I guess athletics and strength feats no longer a thing.
Okay. I'm not sure if this has any bonuses from my muscle lace.
No, it's already included just because muscle lace increases your body.
All right. So we'll do that. So 13.
But yeah, this is a dex-based kind of situation. Let me check and see. There is no strength feat.
Momoa?
It's not a thing anymore.
Can I spell?
What have you said to me?
I just realized I'm
Momoa?
just terrible at spelling in general.
Yeah.
Or DG.
So I would say that it's not so much about how strong you are; it's about how you grip it. Very similar to coconuts and swallows. So that said, you're not able to get a good position on it to actually rend it or push it open. All right.
Zigzag, give me a hand here.
You look back at Zigzag, who, he weighs like what, a $150 dripping wet or something? Like,
If that.
I have a tool hand though.
okay.
Can I try and like maybe just drill a hole or something to give like a grip spot to give him, I don't know, help or something on a rollers? I don't know.
Okay.
But I have like tools that I can
Yeah.
use to try and like
So
pry
activating
it or something.
the tool hand can be a part of the action, because that's the point of a tool hand. You can attempt to make a basic tech.
It goes literally nothing. It's a 10.
Yeah, you don't know where to drill, so you just kind of start trying. But I don't know if you've ever tried to drill into like steel.
Yep.
There's a lot more prep into it other than just putting the drill on the steel and
Yep.
going.
100%.
On one, those outside watch as Night runs past Calvin in literally the blink of an eye. And then you watch as the thing is lifting off, he just jumps up onto the top of it. Those of you who are inside of the AV, go ahead and make a evasion roll.
Okay.
God dang.
Successful. The thing lurches forward as he hits the front of it, and you're kind of almost sent to your feet, or sent to your butt rather, by the force of it. As he lands there, he kind of mounts in. That is his action. The Cyber Psycho, not happy with this, and feel free to move with me as I do it, turns the vehicle suddenly
Oh fuck.
and is going to pilot it downwards straight into the truck.
God damn it!
This bitch.
Sugar, Icarus, Crystal, I need the three of you to go ahead and make evasion rolls.
What about me?
Oh no.
I'm under that thing now.
Calvin's just
Oh yeah, go ahead and make an evasion roll as well, Calvin. Sorry.
Can
Oh, I was like, did I just
spend-
die?
I'm gonna spend all of my luck. All 7 of my
Yeah,
luck.
can I? Shit, I didn't,
I didn't
announce
need
it
it.
before,
I already spent all my luck.
It's
and I didn't
alright.
announce
Same.
it, so I'm fucked. I
Man,
guess.
I'm glad Sugar
I got a
got to do some
28.
cool stuff today because she's about to die.
Right.
Is it fight? Under fighting?
So
Did
Uh,
Night
yeah,
say on the hood of it?
Fighting. It's
Okay, I
in the
got a
middle.
19.
Hold on.
That's not too bad.
Sorry.
Whoa.
It'll be back.
The truck destroyed the AV. Oh, jeez, the poor baby. What did it ever do? I forgot what I named my truck.
Yeah, I was gonna
What
say,
did you
like,
name the truck?
Yeah, I named it Session 1 and I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is my?
like it's too
Wait a
late.
minute. Something
Oh.
weird just happened.
Don't worry about it.
So confused.
It crashed so hard we got transported.
Split reality.
It smashes in. All right. And Night Night is still on the front of it from what you can see. As it hits, the truck is absolutely crumpled, smashed into that kind of alleyway. Absolutely
Daddy's gonna be
destroyed.
so mad.
Back it all.
Icarus, there is literally a moment where you are between the engine of the right side of that thing, which is sucking kind of inwards and at you, and a soda machine. Literally in that blink of an eye, you just jump to the side, push in your tush, feel a little bit of that pain as you do so, and it just
Some of the gum sticks to the machine.
slams, breaking the machine, sending pops everywhere.
Oh,
And
free soda.
yeah, narratively, what happens next is as you're kind of standing there looking at this just devastation, you can see Night Night is not shaken off of the thing of the vehicle. You hear two loud clutchings come from Night Night, and as he steps away, you can see that these massive pitons shot out of his feet into the hull of the vehicle, holding him onto it. He then pushes his fist through the glass, and the rest of his body just follows his fist in, and you hear a loud scream of agony, a massive explosion from inside as another grenade goes off, and then eventually you see Night Night crawl out of the AV and look at you. That seems to be all of them. Threat destroyed. Be well, citizens. He looks up, and you see bright lights shining over all of you. He looses a grappling hook out of his hand. It hits whatever the lights are, and he goes rappelling upward into the sky.
Can I get an autograph?
No! You shouldn't be celebrating this kind of, what's it called? When you go and try and
Depravity?
do the law on your own.
Vigilantism.
Why is my brain not working? But
You
yeah.
worked so hard today.
Yeah.
You stand there in the aftermath, all of the bozos killed. Some of them
I bend over carefully.
more so
Careful of my butt and pick up a soda.
than others. I will say that obviously you're going to clean out the loot here, but there is no way to drive home with all of the bodies, so that's probably not going to be a realistic option. Because you're pretty sure that NCPD will probably be here in the next minute or two.
We can't drive the AV.
Yeah.
No.
So, the question-
No.
He punched the engine
Yeah.
Well, no,
and then blew it up again.
the guy inside. I didn't show his token, but I will show it now. I won't. I also won't show you because.
How grotesque it is in there.
Well, Sugar never really got close to the front of the vehicle, but the guy also had a grenade on his nose.
Ew.
So when he got punched in the face by Night Night, he blew up a lot, and so did the interior driveway.
Yeah.
So, two
Is the-
things. Striga's gonna kind of search this, like toss the inside of this AV for medical supplies, and
None.
then once they get out, Striga's gonna snag this guy's SMG.
There are a lot of bobbleheads. Some of them are no longer in pristine condition.
I want them all.
But it does look like they were all like clowns. You had like a Ronald McDonald bobblehead. There was
No.
all sorts of
Bobbleheads in the apartment.
clowns.
Okay.
Oh, no, Striga doesn't care about the bobbleheads.
Listen.
But you get stat bumps from them.
Clowns. Yeah,
JK.
no clowns.
JK on the
Oh, stat bumps.
because Fallout.
Yep.
Yeah.
So no medical supplies in the AV,
None.
and once we get that door open and get out, Striga's gonna help Zigzag get out, and Basically, the first thing Striga notices when they open the door and see where they landed, Striga looks down and sees that guy that couldn't handle that fucking gun, and he just bends down and picks up the SMG.
Still in perfect condition.
Sticks it in their belt, and then
There's another pair of SMGs next to him.
It's not the nice ones. There's one
and
guy
then-
with one nice one.
And then he Striga takes Zigzag and hobbles over to, I guess, where Sugar was, kind of over here in this corner. Sets him down.
Is the black car and the cabbie car still there? Like, I'm assuming the cabbie had to have ran.
Yeah, the
Cabby's-
cabbie left, right?
Cabby's still there.
Cabbie's mad.
Literally
Yeah.
just sat there and watched this whole ass thing.
He's just eating fucking what do you call the meat you
Eating
cut off
banh
Salami?
Falafel.
Yeah, he's eating falafel. Just like,
Shawarma. You mean
Shawarma.
Shawarma.
Falafel
Yeah.
or the
Yes.
balls?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Can we
Shawarma.
go get shawarma?
To be honest, it's probably
A Marvel
pizza.
reference.
It's probably
Sorry.
pizza
from Bucket Slice.
because it's
Yeah.
cheap.
But can't you? Could we have like kibbe, or not kibbe?
Kibble.
Kibble.
Kibble. Oh my god,
Kibble
sorry.
shawarma?
More like Middle Eastern food. Yeah, like kibble shawarma.
Yeah. No.
Yes, please.
Why not?
Because kibble
'Cause
always
shawarma
tastes
Racism.
is so good.
No, it's pre-pack. You can get pre-pack that's like shawarma flavored, but
Mm.
you can't get kibble that's good.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
point of kibble is it's not good. It's sustainable.
Yeah. It's literally like cat and dog kibble.
But for
like
humans,
pet kibble, but for humans. Yeah.
because cats and dogs don't exist anymore.
We
Like
are the
trail
cats and
mix.
dogs.
These factories got to do something. These factories-
Then Calvin
Oh.
will walk up to the cabbie and be like, "Hey, we'll pay. You drive us down to that Bucket Slice here in a bit."
Yeah, actually, you don't have to. It's fine. He says he gets out and he walks over to one of the bodies, grabs it, walks over and puts it into his trunk, and it's already kind of full with other bodies. And you can see that he just closes it up and says, "That's fine. You don't need to pay me. Hop in."
Is there enough room for everybody?
Yeah, it's a station wagon, but the trunk
Okay.
area is kind of like blocked off.
Yeah.
Calvin just dead eyeing what just happened. And he's the man just like hop in. I'm just like,
It's Night City, dude.
yeah,
Like-
it's still like
Icarus
I thought
is
this
not
was a
asking questions.
cabbie,
He
and
just
he's a
grabs another
scabby.
soda for Sugar, and it's just like hobbling over, and it's just like, move. Let me sit down.
Let's go. Let's go.
You all hop in.
Well,
And-
Crystal looks at
before,
Zigzag and is like, I think I owe you a bottle.
You owe me more than a fucking bottle.
yeah, before
Zigzag,
Striga
we've
gets
made
Hold
you a wild child.
Chad, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say before Striga gets in, Striga says, "Does that trunk have room for one more body?"
Certainly doesn't. Sorry, I don't do delivery services. I don't transport.
Whatever. Just toss it in. It'll lay across the lap. Whatever. I don't fucking care.
No dead bodies in the front. Sorry.
All right. I guess I'll get out.
And sure,
No,
if you want to, though, you can pull a paint editor. They're actually a part of a interface or a neuralware processor. So if you want to pull a paint editor, you can.
So I guess anything out of this one that we can get.
Yeah,
Chris did specifically ask for one too.
There's a paint
Yeah.
editor. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to pull a paint editor, those aren't hard because it's basically a chip that's placed into your processor.
Does this one have a paint editor as well?
The dude with the Jason mask, that guy, no, he doesn't have one.
Okay. So
He
yeah.
felt
So the-
that. Man,
The only ones that would have been recoverable are the one that you got and that guy over there on the far side. So Icarus and Striga could have got a paint editor.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Everyone else blew up
Yeah. Okay.
or was ground into paste as they were run over after being stomped by a bison stomped by.
Yeah.
So, nothing else of note on this one, or nothing salvageable.
Again, you don't have too much time to scrounge because in the next minute or so, you actually see an NCPD drone kind of
Oh, yeah.
hovering above,
Forgot about the cops. Yeah,
taking
let's get
scans.
the
So
paint editor, get the fuck out of Dodge.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the oops driver takes you on to wherever you're headed and drops you off again, no payment. He's satisfied with what he got.
Who's the chop shop guy that we always go to when I fuck shit up?
Tark.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, real quick note, that'll end series 8. Any kind of changes to your character sheets, the only things that I would say that are kind of freebies, go ahead and do it so it's just ready for next time. Luck refills, hit points refill, all of that is fine. No injuries, etc. When we start up the next game, or next time we start a series for Cyberpunk Red, with your characters, you will kind of have an idea of what you want to do cash wise and what the duration like in between will be. But the thing that's most important is IP, which we'll discuss off camera. I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream. Thanks for watching those that did. And
Bye-bye.
ciao.